Hey guys, this is February 4th, and I thought I would just give you a little update on what's going on in the greenhouse. This here is collard greens coming, and over there is the Russian kale. Over here is the dinosaur kale. It's also got another name, and I don't know what it's called. And it gets real dark green leaf. So over here is it's kale also, and it's a dwarf blue curled kale. And see, all of these guys are really superfoods. The dark greens, the dark colored greens are extremely healthy. Now this is a Swiss chard. It's a lighter color. It's not going to be as healthy, but it's a green, so it's there. And also here is the romaine lettuce, and which is it's got more nutrition, of course, than the iceberg, which has the least amount of nutrition because of it's just a very pale color. So in here we have also, see if I can zero in here on some of the volunteer tomato plants. There's one, and they really look healthy, and I can't see very well. I think I might have another one there showing up. And over here along the edge of the kale is another tomato plant, and they really look quite healthy. Now here's the dinosaur kale that's been here a long time. It's been picked clean. There's only a few small leaves left on it. Really? Huh.
They're over 2-year-old.
LP just said these are 2 years old, over 2 years old, and they were given to us. And that's how we found out about this dinosaur kale that is really rich in nutrients. LP has transplanted some of these collard greens. And I see this darn vermiculite garbage that I just hate, but he's got it there, so I gotta try to keep my mouth shut. So he planted beet seeds rather along here, the edge, and he also planted pole beans. And over here he planted some Russian kale, thinned it out from the raised bed. And of course this poor thing of the Maladar spinach has been pretty well picked clean.
Yeah, look at it. It's coming. It's getting leaves on it.
Oh.
This one down here, look at this.
Okay, he says it's coming again. It's going to put forth some more
Look at
leaves.
here. This thing here looks sicker than heck. Look at the green on it. See the green coming?
Yeah.
But that lasted all summer in 90 and 100 degree heat.
Inside the
No,
greenhouse.
outside the
Oh,
greenhouse.
outside.
But this here was up here planted in these boxes, and I moved them down there. They're gonna take off again.
Daggone, that's amazing, guys. Let's see if I can zero in on this. Now, who would think that that plant is going to start all over again?
Look at here. Look at the green up here.
Yeah.
Now, that lasts all summer. Regular spinach bolts when it gets warm outside.
Wow. So he was saying this was transplanted
Most people
from
don't
outside.
like the taste of that,
Yeah.
but it's green
It's green and it's healthy.
and it's healthy and it's plentiful.
Yes. So if it's green and it's healthy and it's plentiful, just try to ignore the taste. is the moral of this story.
Right, you should have had a taste of that green drink this morning.
I know, it was terrible. It was terrible. What can I say? We got it down, but I added some carrot juice that helped to smooth it out a little bit. But I tell you, people on YouTube says, you know, oh, it tastes sweet, it tastes this, it tastes that. And believe me, guys, you just see for yourself. It's an acquired taste. These pepper plants are still hanging in.
I took these seeds off and planted them in the box down here. It's been 3 or 4 days ago, and they haven't come up yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, this is the basil plant, the basil.
That stuff really has an aroma.
Oh, it's
unbelievable.
Wonderful, wonderful stuff. But that's just
these,
gone to
these
seed.
Pepper plants I brought in from outside, and I've got a few peppers off of them, and I'm still getting peppers right here. Look at these peppers.
Yeah. And these are very old plants, and that's a nice solid feel to the pepper. But of course they like the good old sunshine like we all do, in order to really do their best. So
Well,
also I just want to show you over here.
we think is watercress.
Yes, this is what we think is watercress, and I love to live on the edge. I love to be daring, and I have already tried it, and we got it from a creek, and or rather a little stream.
I got pond liner in there, lined with gravel and water, and this stuff is growing in the water. And
Yeah, and see, watercress is another superfood, guys. I mean, we got so much superfood going. And I want to tell you, when you get into superfood, it's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
now,
You won't need those prescription drugs anymore. I'll put it that
tell
way.
about the volunteer tomatoes coming up in amongst the lettuce.
Yep, I did. And right there they are. A little closer look. The stalk is purple. Gee, I wish these would be my Cherokee purple, but no Cherokee purple was planted in here. So unless a bird brought the seed in, and there was one in here this morning because it is around 70 degrees in
you
here.
gotta go up here and film that. It's 77 degrees in here, and it's 42 outside. See right here, 77 in here, 42 outside. Outside.
Yeah, I want to do this one. Okay.
All right, this is my little workbench, my wheelbarrow with my dirt in it, and I can sit here and watch the girls walk up and down the road in their bikinis
In the winter time.
While I'm working. I have two 1,500 gallon tanks down there behind the garage that are froze solid. This tank right outside the window here, that's for my greenhouse. And I have it insulated. I built a building around it, insulated it, and I have a little ceramic heater in there to keep it from freezing up. And I just checked it. There's about 1,500 gallons of water in there. I'm going to take you out and show you that ceramic heater in there.
Okay, it's going to be hard. You're not going to be able to actually see the water
Water
level.
level's right there. This is a 1,500 gallon tank. I have a little ceramic heater there. I have this tank insulated. I have rock wool, and I have fiberglass insulation. And this is what we water the greenhouse with. I have seamless rain spout that runs into this tank off the greenhouse, and we water every day in here, sometimes a couple times a day. And the water's been holding up for us.
Yeah, and I want to go around and see if I can film the. There's a couple windows that has been left where they can open up, and the birds come in and out.
Disconnect them in a minute.
Okay, guys, you're supposed to disconnect these panels that's on the roof that opens up. So LP did disconnect the two in the middle, but he has left the two on each end and the two on each end on the other side that opens up and the birds come in and out. So it's 70 degrees in there, so then when it gets a certain temperature, then these will open up. So I just thought I'd throw that in.
And down here's the heater and the bird bath. My tomato cages.
Okay, the birds, they just love this bird bath. And they will come in and they'll sit on all these tomato cages that's inside the gazebo. And right now I can hear the blue jay a-quarreling. He probably wants to come get a drink. So he's got the tomato cages here along, and the tree is helping to hold them up. And the birds just are crazy about these wire cages because it's a protective area they can run to when the hawk comes floating by.
I had a little rabbit back here in the corner, a full-grown rabbit.
Yeah, he had
Even when I filled that bird bath.
He had a full-grown rabbit, he said, you know, over here in the corner of the gazebo that stayed put while he filled up that water. So it's a critter paradise over here.